Like, she's your child at this point and she's so disrespectful. I am giving you that go ahead, girl. If you need to beat these kids up, I am telling you, beat them up. My mother was like, yeah. What is up, YouTube? If you are new to the channel today, please remember to hit the subscribe button. My name is Bronwyn, but for all my returning subscribers, I'm back with another bazinga. Okay guys, we are coming in with a story time. The story time is about the time when my mother came to fetch me at Groove. Imagine your parent coming, like literally coming inside Groove to come and fetch, like inside, Pagati inside to get you. That's what happened to me, child. So if you want to know more about that, please stay tuned. Okay, so my mother had a friend, and the friend had a baby, like a daughter that is about the same age as me, right? Shabu, at this point, my mother and this friend of hers, we're gonna call her mom. And then we're gonna call the mom's daughter friend, because she was my friend, you know. Okay, fine. My mother and mom were very close and they worked in like the same environment, you know. So they were always together, and us were always together. Friend and I were always together. It was always vibes. So friend had to like go to high school, because where she was schooling, it was only primary, so she was looking for a high school to go to. Okay, fine. She came to my school. Like, my school is combined, both primary and high school. Like, we have primary and high school. So I went to the school in grade 6, and this time around I'm in grade 7. She's going to grade 8, like her high school and all of that. And then we were in the same transport. Like, we're literally like twin sisters. We were like besties. Not even besties, we were sisters at this point. All right, fine. We'd meet each other at our parents' workplace, and remember, we're in the same transport, we're in the same school. Like, literally at school we are together. Oh no, I can't remember if we used to chill together at school, but yeah, we school in the same school, we're in the same transport. Like, and usually I would go to my mother's workplace after school. Not all the time, but usually. So she would do that. Like, we were always together. At the weekends, if my mother wanted to go out, she can drop me at the friend's house. I can do sleepovers there. Like, every time I went out, I went with her, because our mothers knew each other, and it was just like a whole vibe. And when we're together, like, it's just amazing. Okay, fine. Fast forward to like a few years later now. We are planning to go out to like just chill and have a great time. All right, fine. So I lived near the mall. Like, we planned on going to this thing called Fill Up the Mall, like fill up the name of the mall, you know. Yeah, so we're going to fill up the mall. Like, woo, like it was in our days, like in our era, like oh my gosh. Okay, fine. We're planning there, we're planning that we are gonna go out on that Saturday. Yeah, and then I told my mother that I'm gonna go to the mall. Like, it was literally a walking distance, 7 minutes to the mall. When I'm walking, like, it would take me 7 minutes to get to the mall, and I'm walking at this point, not even driving. Okay, fine. So I told my mother that, yeah, I'm gonna go to the mall, fill up the mall and all of that. And I remember that day I got a new outfit. Okay, fine. The event that we planned to go to after fill up the mall was an all black themed, you know. Okay, fine. I'm rocking my all black. Even in the morning that day, I went to the mall to like buy a few clothing, and yeah, my mother dropped me there, and then she went to work, and then I came back by walking. Okay, fine. Now we are chatting, where the vibes at. Like, we're literally planning on what is gonna happen today. Okay, vibes are vibing, plans are planning, like everything is coming together. So, right, we decide that she's gonna come to my house, and then we're gonna walk to the mall together. Like, I thought okay, that was like kind of useless because we could have linked up at the mall, but I just thought, okay, yeah, we're gonna walk to the mall together because I was lazy to walk there alone, you know. So Shapu, she brought her to my house. She came to my house. She's also rocking all black. I'm rocking all black, like we are the girlies. We're asking each other like, how's my outfit? I'm like, girl, you are popping. And she's like, yes, girl. I'm like okay, fine, Sharp. We finally leave the house. We're walking to the mall. At this point, she's receiving like phone calls and she is just on top of her game. If I told you, okay, fine, we get to the mall. When we get to the mall, Sharp, we just went to like Panarottis to eat, and then Sharp, we ate, and then after that we're supposed to go watch a movie, but as God, we have other plans. We're gonna go to those other plans. And what I told my mother was that we're gonna go out and eat, then catch a movie later on. You know, she was cool there. Like, it's something that I did not literally every weekend, but every after 2. Like, I was always at the mall. Like, people were always at the mall at that time. That's where I grew up. Like, that's where I used to chill, you know. Okay, fine, we're done eating. Now we have to exit the mall. And the place, like the event that we're going to, is literally like just crossing the street. And yeah, okay, fine, we cross the street there. Like, there's a bunch of people from the mall that are going to that event. Okay, when we get there, like, we're just mising outside, we're meeting people, and people are arriving, and it is just a whole vibe. But we're not inside yet. Okay, fine, we finally get inside. It was a bombing. Like, it was just like let's up a well at this point because it was so much fun. We were like, it was just like, you know, okay, fine, we were enjoying, you know. Right, I can't remember what I went to do outside, like the location. Right, everybody's there, but like literally everybody from town or everybody from my school that like were friends, like the crash, you go to, like, it was just everybody was there. Okay, fine, we went outside, like, we're just maneuvering our way inside, and it was fine. Okay, I checked my phone at this point. Missed call from like from a number that I don't know, and also 2 missed calls from my mother, you know. I start to panic a bit there, but I text her. I'm like, hey, sorry, I missed your call, what is the app? She's like, oh, nah, I just wanted to check what time should I come and fetch you. At that time, she was gonna come and fetch me because I couldn't walk home since it would have been late at night, you know. And I don't know why at that point I didn't just Uber. I don't know, I was just not familiar with, but like, it was just something that I didn't consider doing because I lived like near the mall. Fine, she's like, what time am I gonna come and fetch you? She always fetches me every time I'm at the mall and I'm coming back late. So she literally stays up until the time I tell her, can you please come and fetch me? But obviously I had like a little bit of curfew, so yeah, I was like, oh nah, don't worry, I will tell you in an hour's time. I will tell you. She's like, but that's a bit late, but I'm like, please, girl. Come time, she doesn't know me, I'm at this event. She's thinking I'm typing to her when I'm watching a movie. And then she's like, but that's a bit late, darling. And I'm like, don't worry, I will tell you already, like, please. And then she's like, okay, I bet you'll tell me. Fine, I'm enjoying, like, I am out there, like, everybody's there, my friends are there, the vibes are vibing. It was great music. It was just like moja, until I was sweating and I just decided to go out. You see, at that point, that was when I knew. I checked my phone, it's like 60, like, not even, I don't know like the accurate number, but there were a lot of missed calls. I'm like, what is happening? I'm like, so many missed calls, bruh. And it was from my mother. And you, at this point, I was anxious. I was just like, I'm dead tonight. I'm grounded for the whole year. I'm grounded, like, I'm just grounded, and I just need to leave this place because now my mother's calling me. She's looking for me, and I don't even understand why she's leaving so many missed calls, you know. Okay, fine. And I only missed them by like mama 2 minutes, 5 minutes. I'm just like, this is a lot. Like, there's a lot going on. Okay, fine. I start telling my friend like, hey babes, I'm wrapping up, I'm gonna leave soon. And yeah, they were like, should we couple you to the mall? Because remember now it's late and I'm gonna cross the road to go to the mall because that's where my mother's gonna fetch me. I'm like, okay, yeah, cool, let's go. And then they coupled me there. I got to the mall. I'm like, yeah, you can come, because it was literally, for her it was like 2 minutes drive to get there. Okay, fine. She got there. I get first thing I get, I get in the passenger, you know, because that's what I always do when I'm with my mother. I'm always in the passenger, you know. And that day was gonna be a little bit shaky if I went to the back, because why are you going to the back today? So I just thought, first thing she asked, even then I'm there, hi mommy, and then she asked me, where have you been? But like, I've been at the mall. What do you mean? I'm like, I've been at the mall. What do you mean? She's like, no, I'm gonna ask you again, where have you been? I'm like, at the mall, come on. She's like, no bruh, like I'm being so serious right now and I'm gonna ask you for the last time, where have you been? And I know exactly where you've been, so now if you're gonna lie to me again, it is gonna go down. I'm like, okay, fine, I've been at this place. She's like, so why didn't you tell me in the first place? Yeah, you're making me stupid. Yeah, this and this and that. Yeah, I asked you this question, you could have literally answered it in the first run. Like, what are you doing lying to me? I'm like I'm like, no, mommy, like the thing is, Muna, I didn't want you to find out where I was. She's like, why? Abby, you're my daughter. I know that you told me you're going to the mall, so you lied about your location. I'm like, yeah, I know, but like I knew you were not gonna agree. She's like, also, I know you're going to places that I don't agree you to go to. I'm like, yeah, like I'm just literally mumbling. And she's like, okay, Shab, where is a friend then? If when you were there, Anger, where is friend? I'm like, friend, I left her there. Because my mother gave me no ultimatum. She's like, where's friend? Because I know you guys have been at this place with friend. So where is she? I get you went with her. Now come back with her. Where is she? I'm like, she's inside. Like, we can go there. Like, it was literally crossing the street. So we drove there. We pull up in the parking lot. And then I get out. As I'm getting out, I'm thinking I'm getting out to fetch friend. And it was like a couple of steps to like the parking. We parked very far from the venue. Not really far, but like it was quite a distance for me to, like, it would have taken 10 minutes for me to come back, you know. And then she's like, no girl, she's getting out of the car with me. I'm like, holy moly, what is happening? Okay, sharp. I tried to be optimistic. I'm like, no, she's gonna wait at the door. Not knowing this Mercedes is about to go inside, package inside where my mates are at, bro. Where there is trap music all over. Like, she's literally going in my 2K at that point, and I'm just like, sheesh. So now literally as we're walking in, everybody could see what, hey, this person is someone's mom, and most of the people that are in my life know my mom, you know. Like, everybody was just literally side-eyeing us, like, what is going on there? Like, and then we can see my mother is fuming. She's like, yeah, where's friend? In front of everyone. Yeah, where's friend? Where's friend? You have to come with friend because you came here with her. And if we don't find her, I'm gonna beat you up because now you are the one that is lying to me. You know where friend is. How can you not know it? Friend at that point, she's hiding. Someone alerted her and my other friends that my mother is coming in. So they were fucking hiding, and at that point I was alone. Like, I couldn't see any of my friends. Like, I couldn't see anyone. Okay, fine. I asked someone. I'm like, bro, where's friend? Like, I'm looking for her, or else my mother is killing me today. And then they were like, nah, check her in the bathroom. Time, I don't even know where the bathrooms are at. So I literally had to find the bathrooms first. Now my mother is on my ear. She's mad. She's fuming. She's like a dragon at this point. Like, whew, the pressure was getting worse. Like, now I'm rushing to the bathroom. When I get there, my mother's following me. So when I get there, I just stand outside the bathroom. Then she gets inside. I don't know what happened inside, but apparently friend asked the person that she was hiding with, who is it, like loudly. And then my mother could hear friend's voice, and then she opened that bathroom and she's like, what is happening, girl? Your mother's looking for you. Mind you, friend's parents went away for a honeymoon. They are out of the country. Even they are out of the country, and now she told me that yeah, they agreed, they are fine with everything, they know exactly her location. And mind you, she was grounded for that time, and her grandmother was at her place, you know. So, and her grandmother had been trying to call her, but her phone was off, you know. She's like a never mind type of thing. So now she lied to me that her parents agreed, and now I'm also in trouble because of her, because I don't think my mother would have found out where we were if it wasn't for the mom, because the mom tried to call her a couple of times. The mom says friend told her that she's only going to catch a movie at like 5, so by 7 to 8 she would have been home by then. But now she's not home, and they're trying to call her and her phone is off. And then I don't know how, like till this day I asked my mother, how did you guys know where we were? She's like, bro, you're my child, I literally have a tracker in your body. I'm like, there's no way. So yeah, they come out of the bathroom. Now we are driving to her house because we have to drop her off. Sharp, we get to the place, the grandmother's like, yo, I've been trying to call you. Now friend is crying because she was back chatting my mother, and my mother is one person that doesn't like being in that kind of situation whereby someone is back chatting her. Okay, fine. She was getting mad and moment. Like my mother was getting even worse because this kid is responding me in my car. She literally told her, she's like, when are you responding me in my car with my petrol? Like, what the hell are you even doing? Then she called the mom, put her on a loudspeaker in the car. The mom is like, yeah, I'm giving you permission to slap her like she's your child at this point, and she's so disrespectful. I am giving you that. Go ahead, girl. If you need to beat these kids up, I am telling you, beat them up. My mother was like, yes. So my mother was mothering at that point, and then we get to the friend's house, but now she's crying, and yeah, we just got inside, and then she had a meltdown a bit. She couldn't explain why she's doing the things that she's doing, why she's crying even, you know. And I'm just out there like sitting, knowing very well that I'm gonna get my shit when I get home. Okay, fine. Girl runs out the door. Like, it was just a whole dramatic night. Oh my gosh, it was so dramatic. And then yeah, my mother and I just drove back home, and I was just like getting the most, like the lecture of my life. Like, I was just getting it, bro, and I was grounded after that. So yeah, that is how my mother came to fetch me at Groove. If you did like the video, please give it a big thumbs up, but if you did not, it's neither here nor there.